Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll be delving into the topic of empires and dynasties and uncovering the power struggles that shaped the world as we know it. Empires and dynasties have fascinated people for centuries and for good reason. The rise and fall of these powerful entities have shaped the world in countless ways, influencing everything from politics and economics to culture and art. In this video, we will explore some of the most intriguing power struggles that have taken place throughout history, and how they have impacted the course of civilization. From ancient times to the modern era, empires and dynasties have risen and fallen, leaving their marks on history. Some were known for their military might, while others were for their cultural and intellectual achievements. However, behind the glitz and glamour, there were often bitter power struggles that shaped the course of history. Let's start with one of the most iconic empires in history, the Roman Empire. Founded in 753 BC, it lasted for over 1,000 years and dominated the Western world. However, the empire faced numerous power struggles throughout its existence. From the political intrigue during the reign of Julius Caesar to the infamous Year of the Four Emperors, when four men claimed the throne in quick succession, the Roman Empire was a hotbed of political conflict. Moving on to the east, we have the Chinese dynasties, which spanned over 4,000 years. During this time, China was ruled by various dynasties, each with its own unique characteristics and challenges. The struggle for power often led to wars between different dynasties, such as the War of the Eight Princes during the Tang dynasty, which saw 8 princes fighting for control of the empire. In India, the Mughal Empire, which lasted from 1526 to 1857, was another example of a powerful dynasty marked by power struggles. The empire was founded by Babur, who faced numerous challenges to his rule, including rebellions by his own family members. Later, during the reign of Aurangzeb, the empire faced a period of decline due to his strict policies and religious intolerance. One of the most significant empires in history was the Ottoman Empire, which spanned from the 14th to the early 20th century. This empire was known for its military prowess and cultural achievements, but it also experienced power struggles that threatened to tear it apart. One such struggle occurred in the mid-17th century when the Ottoman Empire faced a crisis of succession. The death of Sultan Ibrahim I led to a power vacuum, and a struggle for the throne ensued. The conflict ultimately resulted in the deposition and execution of Ibrahim's son, and the ascension of Mehmed IV to the throne. Another example of a power struggle that shaped history was the Wars of the Roses in England. These wars were fought between the House of Lancaster and the House of York in the late 15th century, and were a result of a struggle for control of the English throne. The conflict lasted for over 30 years and resulted in the deaths of thousands of people. However, it also led to the establishment of the Tudor dynasty, which would go on to rule England for over a century. Moving on to the Americas, the Aztec Empire was one of the most powerful empires in pre-Columbian America. However, the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century would ultimately lead to the empire's downfall. The power struggle between the Aztecs and the Spanish was marked by brutal battles and massacres. In the end, the Spanish emerged victorious, and the Aztec Empire was destroyed. Finally, we come to the Russian Empire, which lasted from the 16th to the early 20th century. This empire was marked by a struggle for power between the monarchy and the aristocracy. One of the most significant power struggles occurred during the reign of Peter the Great, who sought to modernize Russia and strengthen the power of the monarchy. However, this led to conflict with the traditionalists in the aristocracy, who resisted Peter's reforms. Despite these challenges, Peter was able to consolidate his power and lay the foundations for a modern, centralized Russian state. Fast forwarding to the modern era, we have the European colonial empires, which spread across the globe from the 16th to the 20th centuries. These empires were built on the exploitation of resources and people from other parts of the world. However, the power struggles that ensued within these empires ultimately led to their downfall. The American Revolution, for example, was a direct result of the power struggle between the American colonies and the British Empire. In conclusion, the history of empires and dynasties is a fascinating one, full of power struggles and conflicts that shaped the world. From the Roman Empire to the European colonial empires, these powerful entities have left their mark on history, and their legacy can still be seen today. The power struggles that have taken place throughout history have left an indelible mark on the world. They have shaped the course of civilizations, influenced the development of cultures, and inspired countless stories of heroism and tragedy. From the Roman Empire to the Russian Empire, these empires and dynasties have fascinated people for centuries and will continue to do so for generations to come. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos on history, culture, literature, linguistics, and society.